Và không để quý vị chờ lâu nữa, ngay bây giờ chúng ta sẽ cùng đến với phỏng vấn Marcus Rashford, người lúc này đang chờ chúng tôi ở phía bên kia tại thành phố Manchester. So for the first question, you're going to have 2 matches against Liverpool in the next month. So as a player who was born in Greater Manchester, can you describe the rivalry between United and Liverpool?
Yeah, it's huge games, huge moments. But I think definitely one that the players look forward to. You know, the biggest challenges on the biggest occasions are the games that really we live for, and we love to play in these games. So yeah, we're pleased that we get the opportunity to do it twice this month. Hopefully we can get the results that we want. And yeah, you know, we wanna try and get momentum back in the league and keep the run going in the FA Cup. So yeah, 2 opportunities against very good opposition. They're in a good moment at the minute as well. So you know, games to look forward to.
Kỷ niệm đáng nhớ của bạn khi gặp Liverpool?
I think as a fan, I remember probably 2000, 2006, 2007, 2008, them years. There was a lot of great games against Liverpool that I remember watching. You know, with the likes of, for Liverpool, Fernando Torres, and then for United, you know, players like Cristiano, Wayne, Giggs, Scholes, Carrick. We had a lot of key players that written a lot of history for Man United. So yeah, I'd probably say around them years was really good memories of fixtures United against Liverpool. And then of course you have historic fixtures that have been way before me, that have you know, been lucky enough to watch clips back from games from before I was even born. So yeah, a lot of key moments, a lot of big games. So now I'm just happy and pleased that I can add to that history.
I think like between you and Tuấn Hải, there are some similarities. Because you and Tuấn Hải are started from the wing, you can play as main striker or winger. So for you, which position you think you can play with your best attributes, like your favorite position to play?
I think you have more opportunities and more options coming from wide. You know, you can see the pitch more. It's a little bit easier to time your runs and stuff like that. But at the same time, you know, when you are playing as a number 9 and you're in front of the goal, your chances of scoring are probably higher. But you know, from my general, you know, love of the game, I prefer to play as a wide man. I feel like you can express yourself a little bit more from that position. But I guess it depends on the situation and the game, who you're playing with, and who you're playing against. So it's not as simple as, you know, what you prefer to do, because sometimes it's about what is most efficient and, you know, what helps the team more.
Tôi tò mò về chế độ dinh dưỡng của anh để có thể giữ được thể lực trong suốt một lịch thi đấu dày. Anh thường sử dụng đồ uống và đồ ăn thực phẩm bổ sung gì trước và sau khi thi đấu?
I think the key things is just to try and maintain high energy level. So I have a lot of carbohydrates in my diet, of course, along with proteins, and yeah, for me it's important to try and eat the right things, definitely in the couple of days leading up to a game. Yeah, so it's, you know, it's a really key, important part of the game now, because we're playing such intense games and so frequently. So, you know, we have to watch what we're eating and make sure we try and, you know, reach maximum energy towards the game days, so towards the end of the weeks, and, you know, if we're playing in other competitions in the middle of the week, so then we have to sort of alter your diet a little bit. But yeah, it's definitely a huge part of the sport and of your preparation for the games.
Yeah, and also I guess having enough sleep is very important to you.
Yeah, of course they go hand in hand with each other. They have to complement each other. So yeah, I think for each player it's maybe slightly different what they do at home and hours of sleep that they get, whether they nap during the day. So I think it is down to how you want to prepare on a personal level. For me, I tend to try and have a nap every day after training. So I'll have my lunch and then try and have a nap for an hour or so every day. So that's part of my personal routine. But like I said, for other players, maybe it's slightly different.
Ở trong một trận chung kết đang ở phút cuối, bàn thắng của anh sẽ mang về danh hiệu cho đội. Vậy trong tưởng tượng của anh muốn bàn thắng đó sẽ được ghi theo kiểu gì? Xe đạp chổng ngược, sút xa, đi bóng qua thủ môn hay một cú vẩy mang ngoài?
It's great to score beautiful goals, but I think it's more about getting yourself into the areas, and it sounds like a simple thing, but the more often you do that, the more goals you're going to score, and it's more about that. Of course, if you want to hand select a special goal to score, for me it's probably a goal that has elements of everything in it. So I think you get a special feeling from scoring a really good team goal, where everybody touches the ball, and it can be a simple finish in the end, but I think the players get a great feeling from scoring them type of goals.
What about the goal that you just scored against City? I think it's a screamer, yeah?
Yeah, I think that's a unique goal, and a goal that doesn't happen so often. So yeah, you do get a certain amount of joy from it, but it's an individualised goal, so it's a goal that comes out of nothing. So I feel as a player, it's does more for the team, and it feels better to score a team goal where everybody's involved in some kind of way. And it doesn't mean everybody touches the ball, but maybe somebody's made an important run to create the space for you. But these type of goals, they're really special for a team.
Từ những tiền đạo nói chuyện với nhau, lời khuyên tốt nhất của anh có thể đưa ra là gì?
I'd probably say just it can be a very isolated position at times. So being ready for that key moment is one of the biggest skill sets and biggest messages I can give to any forward, because there's some games where you might not touch the ball as often as you'd want to, but you might only have one chance on the goal, and you have to take that chance for your team to win the game. So mentally being prepared for that one chance is really important.
You spend a lot of time off the pitch to bring values, doing charities, help the communities in the Greater Manchester. How do all of those mean to you as a Mancunian?
Yeah, I think it's it's obviously a personal thing for me, and something that I'm really dialed into, and I think it's very important, to set up a structure and a sort of a pathway for the younger generation to be able to use their skill sets and be able to succeed and be successful in whatever field they choose to go down in life or in career. So for me, it's important to try and stay connected to the community, and whenever I can help the community and try and give them something that maybe they're not getting, I'll try and take that opportunity. And like I said before, it's important, and for the next generation, for them to feel freedom to express themselves and to be the best version of themselves.
Thank you, Marcus, for being the inspiration for a lot of children, lots of generations, and I hope you all the best for your upcoming journey and for the rest of the season.
Thank you very much.